Welcome back to the kitchen. You are here with Team Mad Rational in the building. I'm your man, Twitch for Life. I'm here with author Yves and special guest in the building, Mr. Jonathan L.A. What's good, bro?
You supposed to say the Skit King, son. What happened?
You gotta let me intro.
Oh,
I got you.
I'm sorry.
I got you. Like, I always have a creative way of
I done messed it up. I'm sorry. Cut. I'm trying to watch it.
You got some?
You know what?
Yes. Airdrop me a link.
This one, she ratchet. This too ratchet.
There's no such thing as too ratchet.
All right, don't say that.
Looks like it's ratchet.
It's ratchet. It's so ratchet.
Let's go. Hey, baby, is it the shoes?
She knows she see sunglass handle.
She needs some milk.
Watch your motherfucking mouth. I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay,
Ooh.
so what you want to do? Hold it.
You don't want to post up.
Hold my phone.
Over a parking spot, y'all.
You rode past me and I was back in. Well, you didn't put on your lights. You got your ass out that spot. Don't care. You. Yeah, Oh, you let a bitch spit on you?
Ratchet.
Shut your ugly ass up. You let a bitch spit on you? Shut your ugly ass up.
Ratchet.
Yeah. How about that? Here, bitch.
Oh, why?
Well, I know. She took it overboard.
I mean, she did spit on her
That's true.
twice. She let the first one go.
She did.
She was classy about the first one.
She did.
She was classy about the first
Dang,
one, but
that's not
then
even the whole video. They broke her car. They like broke her door. Her door like did that. I thought that was a full one, but her door like broke.
Wait, and
off.
they posted that?
Well, no, they didn't post it.
But,
you know, how
like,
they-
but why?
They
Like,
posted it.
why would it get like that over a parking spot?
I mean, it got crazy.
This is why I park in the back of parking lots.
Me too. I park in the back because I don't
mind
wanna get hit
walking
on that.
because I don't just people are crazy. Like for like
You think about this?
yeah.
That's true
You
though.
think that much about
I
Yeah.
park in the back too.
I'm from New Orleans. Yeah, think about that.
Yo, you from Nebraska? I forgot.
Yeah, like
You don't think about that. You like, oh, I just park.
well, they,
front
like,
wherever.
they have like wagon parking spots in the front of stores, but
What?
you know they park their horse and buggies, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So they don't really care. They
'Cause
like
it's like-
Bobby
it's
Joe.
There's like
Park it wherever.
don't they have Quakers where you're at?
Right? No.
No?
No, they got Omen. Omen, you know, like the Omen. What are them What are them people?
Talk about Mormon?
Omen, like the Omen.
You talking about like the movie?
Yeah, like the movie. What were they?
No.
I was like,
no.
tell me more.
I'm thinking. What am I thinking of? Y'all know what I'm thinking of.
I think I know what
like
you're
the
talking
people that
about.
are secluded and they don't watch TV. They don't.
Oh,
nothing.
oh.
Like they really don't know who Super is.
You're talking about Amish.
The Amish.
Amish.
Yeah. No.
Thank you.
No.
I can respect Omen though. I understand where it came from.
Amish Omen.
You were like, I knew it started with an O.
Oh, I knew
I
it.
knew it. I get it.
Starts with an A.
Whatever. It's a sound. It makes a sound. Oh,
I
sound.
got it. I understood what he was saying.
Dang, don't do that to him. Thank you. Don't do that. And then you gonna try to get him say, "Oh, sorry, right."
Whatever.
All right, Professor. I'm sorry. We're sorry.
I got you, dog.
Thank you. Thank you. Dang.
Some people.
I thought we were here.
Sorry, I'm not from the South.
You're from the North.
I'm from the Midwest.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
You're from like in the middle where nobody really cares.
I mean, that's where the president goes.
Where?
Well, it's
In
the
the
safest place in the country.
Nebraska?
Yeah.
Which president?
Every president.
Well, you
If-
got a bunch
if
of
World
old-
War anything starts,
You got a
he's going
bunch
to
of-
Nebraska.
You got a bunch of old white guys in your state. Woo.
There are
Wow.
more old white guys.
Sounds fun.
More old white guys in Louisiana than in Nebraska.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe in the north.
There's more money in Nebraska.
Maybe closer to Nebraska.
There's more money in Nebraska.
Hmm.
That's my boy Warren Buffett.
Sounds fun. I never hear nothing about Nebraska. Like, girl, let's go to Nebraska. Oh,
Because
boy,
there's nothing
let's
out
go to
there.
Nebraska.
There's no reason to go unless like baseball or football
Yeah, true.
or corn.
Who wants corn?
I mean everybody, but
Speaking of corn, for the 4th of July, we made this machu. It's amazing.
Wait, what?
It's machu.
You don't know what that is? Are you serious? It starts with an M. I can't believe you. Wow.
Wait.
Who doesn't
That
know
was
what
amazing. You know what that is? It starts with an M. Like, that was all the description.
Just whatever.
So dumb. What does that mean?
Starts with an M.
M.
So
Yeah.
what is it?
That's
Tell
the new
him.
thing.
Tell
We
him.
just gonna tell you like what the first letter of everything
Yeah,
is.
starts with an A. Go ahead, tell him. Starts with a T. Tell him.
I got you.
Just get to telling him. He's anxious. I can feel it.
Well, okay. Well, its origin is Native American.
Okay.
It's a Native American corn dish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a chowder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. You can make it a bunch of different ways, but typically it's
Consists of corn.
it's fresh corn. So you don't buy like canned corn to do it. You cut the corn off the cob itself, and then use the juice that comes with it, and you use that for your chowder.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing.
The cream from the actual corn when you start to cook it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yeah.
You got it now? I mean, you're from Nebraska, the home of corn, and you don't know that dish.
I'm not saying this. I know what it is because my dad made it for me like years ago, and I liked it. It was like corn seasoning and sausage, and it was amazing.
The king corn.
Sounds
Don't know.
Yeah,
Sounds-
it's really good. It's flavorful. A lot of robust flavors.
I don't know.
Robust.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
It is.
Machu?
Machu.
Yeah, it starts with an M. Quit.
How do you spell that?
All you know is to start with an M.
It's probably because it's Native American. It's probably like M.A.D something.
Are you being like presumptuous because it's a Native American? It could
No,
not.
I'm just.
It could not.
It does not. It's no
Tell
K.
me. Tell me you make this up.
Macau?
No,
See,
it's
egg.
Don't.
No.
That's not the full name, though, huh?
That's not it.
Yeah.
That's not it. Oh. Corn. Put corn.
Machu Picchu.
Egg.
Oh, that's it right there.
Ah,
That ain't it.
Machu.
Machu. Yeah.
Oh, that is it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah, it's a Cajun dish.
Cajun.
Well, it can. Yeah.
Yeah, that's extra Cajun. That's why I want to know about it.
Well, it's like I said. The origins of that
It's
is
Native
probably,
American.
probably,
yeah.
yeah.
Now it's been like the recipe itself is probably
Cajun.
Cajuned up.
Yeah, it's been converted.
It's a traditional dish of southern Louisiana.
Yep.
Thought to be an amalgam of Creole and American Indian cultural influence.
There we go. There we go.
The name's likely derived from the French interpretation of the Native American name.
Yeah, you're from Nebraska.
Dope.
You know how
Yep.
to taste.
I know how corn tastes.
You know how corn tastes, you say?
You would like it though.
I probably would like it.
Yeah.
It looks interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It does. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should get your recipe and just try to make it
Yeah.
and see what happens.
Maybe get you some corn from Nebraska. Cook it out.
Damn, I
I
was
hate it.
being mad serious too. Like, fuck.
Most corn is from Nebraska.
Okay.
That is accurate. That is.
The king of corn over
You know what else is from Nebraska?
What, him?
Art is from Nebraska.
Really? Wow, you're from the perfect state.
Gabrielle Union.
From Nebraska? She don't even rep it.
Yes, she does.
I've never heard her. Y'all listen harder. You know the people from that. They do. They listen. They be like, oh my God, she just said she from Nebraska. It starts with
You're
an
not
N.
wrong. You're not
Yeah.
wrong.
For real.
When you said that, I was like, has she ever said the word
That,
Nebraska?
yeah. Oh yeah, I'm from Nebraska, y'all.
You see her on the streets. She's always wearing a Nebraska t-shirt.
Wow.
What does that look like?
Yeah.
What is a Nebraska t-shirt?
NB?
It's red and white. It says Nebraska on it.
Y'all, like I said, y'all look extra harder. Oh God, she got a Nebraska.
I mean,
shirt on.
You want to talk about sports fans wearing black and gold somewhere. You can be in Italy.
True. But it's
someone's
usually
wearing
like
black
a
and gold.
fleur de lis.
Oh my God!
It's usually like a fleur de lis, a symbol, not just colors. It's usually.
That's not true.
Usually, right?
No.
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 No, sir.
If I see
Y'all
somebody
will
wearing black and
spot
gold,
something out from a
That's true,
mile
though.
away and be like, yeah,
No.
Yeah, it could be a
We
black
do
car.
not do that.
Yeah, we do.
I've seen it.
Not everybody.
I've seen it.
Only
You
the
know,
ratchets.
you know why I can be honest about that is because when I lived in Florida, everybody pointed it out to me, and I don't even like sports.
Really?
Like I don't like football at all. Like I don't like sports.
I don't either.
But I wore black and gold
No,
stuff every day.
I don't like it, but I just don't be like, oh, dude, you saw that latest.
Well, no, I let people know like I don't like sports, so they don't start a conversation with me about sports.
True. Because you do look like, dude, you watched that latest game? Like, you do look like somebody
that
come
guy.
up to you like that.
I'm not that guy. Right, but talk to me about some Tony Hawk, some Bussy Lasser. I got you.
Or
But
some sound waves. You got it.
I got it.
Yeah,
I got you. But nobody has that conversation.
true.
Nobody talks to me about sound.
I talk to you about, I just want to know about it. You know what I'm saying?
If I sat down with you and started talking to you about sound,
I
you'd be
might
like,
go to sleep.
you'd be
But
like, I'm out of this.
Your eyes would start to glaze
the
over.
first
It'd be
10
real
minutes,
slow.
I will
be
tell you
interesting.
things about sound you never thought you ever wanted to
that
know.
will blow my mind.
It probably wouldn't blow your mind. You just didn't think you wanted to know it.
Probably.
Right? I started talking about like the Nyquist frequency and quantization error, and you'd be like, what?
Oh my God. I just
Oh no, baby.
I just got excited.
Oh no.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Content error.
Quantization.
Quantization. If a coin flies past you,
Aren't
they're
y'all
like,
close to like
whatever.
potatoes or something?
No, that's Idaho, right?
Yeah. I know it's in
Like
Idaho.
a quick year, I was like,
That was
no.
no. Of course
But
not.
that's not close enough.
Don't ever get us confused with
No.
potatoes.
Don't y'all have sugar
Yeah, sugar cane
and diabetes?
Oh, we have lots of diabetes. We got diabetics.
What the hell did corn give you? I'm trying to think about what corn give you. Hold up. Corn don't digest in your body, right? Okay?
carbohydrates.
It comes out the same way it goes in.
Corn is carbs, and we can't digest it.
Yeah, see.
We can digest it. We can't digest the kernels, the outside of it.
Because it's cellulose.
Dr. Corn. But anyway.
All plants are cellulose.
But sugar is good for you. In small doses. In small doses. It tastes good, shoot.
Come on.
It tastes good.
Typical 19.
Oh my gosh. It's a joke, okay?
How old am I?
25.
I'll take that.
It's close.
What are you?
29.
Yo. I'm just joking. Just joking. Y'all chill out. Okay, that's funny too.
This
This nigga here.
Nigga, please.
See, you
I was joking.
you like
guys.
stuff
You're
like
not
this.
Old. Y'all not old.
You like stuff like this.
Who, me?
We know we not old.
Who, me? Is that Michael Jackson?
Oh my God!
Who's bad?
I ain't gonna lie, that was entertaining.
Nah, I didn't like it, actually.
That was entertaining.
You stereotyped me. It wasn't that great.
Of course we stereotyped you.
It wasn't that great, though. I didn't like it that much.
First of all, is that your real name?
Or if Pope John Paul II was to come here, would you ask him what his real name was?
Well, but you have to, it's an interesting name, Mr. T.
Right, well, I changed it because I wasn't given respect before. You know, people have a tendency to always constantly call a man boy. For what reason, I don't know why, you know, so I changed my name to Mr. T, so the first word out of everybody's mouth would be Mr. That's a sign of respect.
Now, do you have a first name? Or
First name is Mr. My middle name is that period. My last name is the T.
Wow. Played him. Looking stupid.
Damn.
We'll, pause, and we'll be right back with Mr. T.
Right, heard that.
He played him real quick.
Who? What?
Tell me if he did this. If you think he did
Baby,
this.
long gone.
I just bought the car. I don't have insurance yet. I haven't even got it fully registered yet.
Navarre Campbell admits this is his Chevy Impala, but he says he wasn't behind the wheel when it jumped the curb near 69th and Silver Spring and
This audio's
barreled
tripping
through the
me out.
wall of this
Yeah,
Milwaukee
it's
home.
really bad.
Somebody stole my car.
It's from
The
there.
17-year-old says someone swiped his car while he was sleeping.
Here I come walking down the street and I actually see my car in the house.
The homeowner's daughter didn't want to go on camera, but shared with us this picture taken inside the home. She says her 90-year-old mother, who lives here alone, was scared, but thankfully not injured. Campbell says he's shaken too.
This is the most scariest thing I ever seen. Someone could have been sitting right there. Could have been dead and gone.
Campbell doesn't know how the thief snatched his keys or how this car ended up in the home. That's something Milwaukee police would like to know too. In Milwaukee, Amy DuPont, Fox 6 News.
Did he do it, you guys? I don't know how they have miniatures, just on my car in the lady house.
So, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be real. On this.
Mm-hmm.
There are times when I'm a little racist,
Oh,
as I think most people have.
Most people have a prejudice
in their mind.
or show a prejudice.
Yeah, true. Even though
True.
they would
True,
like
yeah.
to not.
Yeah.
It's not racism.
It's prejudicism.
It's just a prejudice.
Sism. Starts with a P.
Okay. But doesn't prejudice mean like? What does prejudice mean? Now that I think about it.
Prejudice is a specific thought.
Oh, okay.
It's an adverse.
Prejudice mean?
I just
As noun, it means preconceived opinion that is not based on reason or actual experience. Do you want to hear the next one?
Okay. Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
it's a thought. Don't ever doubt me.
Yes.
Especially
so,
on this
I had
topic.
to ask Siri.
So
You don't even know her name.
Siri.
You don't know her name.
I know it starts with an S. But go ahead.
there are times
Then
when
why'd you say Alexa?
Oh, I knew you was gonna come back, and so you had to. Like, he started his sentence, and you had to come back with, "Why'd you say Alexa?"
Like
You had it on your mind.
there are times when I, not normally, but sometimes there are some race-based
prejudice.
prejudices.
Prejudice.
Sism.
It can be collective as well.
And I just thought of a question when you're done with this. It's a good one.
Yeah, sure.
It can also.
I
be
think
collective.
you'll understand what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're trying to say. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
No, I think that's it. That's
No, go ahead. We want to hear your prejudices.
He believes he did it.
I'm listening to the mic because I'm not hearing anything.
Let me translate.
What are you doing?
Yo, can I translate?
Yeah. Tell me what he's saying.
So he said,
Oh, okay. He said because he's black.
Wow, that was racist. That was so racist.
I thought he was
Wow.
talking about
Oh my-
prejudice.
Oh,
You ain't want to say it, okay? So I'm going to say it. But can you be racist if you're black? Can you
absolutely.
be racist to
Well,
other blacks?
I'm glad you
That's the
asked that.
question. That's the question
So,
that I thought of.
Yes.
I'm not black.
What are you?
I'm African and Caucasian.
Who's black? Your dad or your mom?
Neither.
Who's African? Your dad or your mom?
My father.
You're
Okay.
black. You're African.
All right. So this is about to be a lesson in ethnicity.
Go ahead.
So
What do you? I guess you don't call it black, right? You call it, like you said,
African.
African.
Right.
There's-
So, like, when you're talking about what you identify as far as your ethnicity goes,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, my ethnicity is Creole,
Mm-hmm.
right? I typically refer to myself as black because everybody else understands it,
Mm-hmm.
right? For social acceptance.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But black
Right.
is not an ethnic group.
No.
It's just a color, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's
It's what we're
it's one of
referred
those
as.
words that is
It's a cultural.
But my
it's a culture.
my grandma told me Creole's a dish. She said Creole people don't exist. That's what she. That's a joke she tells. For real. I'm not saying that it's just funny when she says it. Because she's
funny.
like Creole people were like back in it's like one period of people, and it kind of didn't. You know,
you do realize
Creole's a
Creole
dish.
people have their own language.
I'm not saying that it's my opinion. I
I'm
just
just-
say it
I'm-
just when you said that it just came to my mind that joke that
So
she tells.
there's a Creole language
Let me call her.
that
right
is
quick.
like a patois of
so you
French.
can tell her this. No, I'm just joking. I'm just on my phone.
I was gonna tell her.
You were? You said? You were?
The reason Arch laughing because he knows I will tell her.
You was gonna tell her that? Oh my god. She was.
Plural of prejudice
she was gonna come
is
back.
prejudices.
But it can be collective as well.
Probably.
That's
But
what
you,
I was.
you
when I-
corrected me.
Right, but in the sentence you were using, I was like, they were all, everything you were saying was the same. So I was like, that's really a collective way you were using it, and so I was like, it's just prejudice.
It could be. However, what I was meaning is like, it doesn't matter who you are. If a white guy cuts me off,
You're black.
it's because this is a white guy. Like, this damn white man. Who did that originally? I think that was a comedian was making that joke originally. It's like, I would not call myself racist. But when an Asian family cuts me off,
These damn. Yeah.
yeah, for that brief moment, you're racist.
You're you're calling them the derogatory
Oh,
term.
totally.
Their culture. So, what do you identify as, sir?
Yeah. So this idea of identity, and then you have the internal identity, and you have a
Perceived
societal identity.
Yeah.
So it's what would they call you if you were on the news, versus what do you see yourself as?
Yeah, because I just went to a family reunion and like it solidified the fact that we are Creole.
Why?
What do you mean why? Because everybody's Creole.
But I did read, I was reading on Creole, but they were saying like, it was like a period. It wasn't a continuation of something. It was just like, in that time they called these group of people Creole, and it wasn't like their kids would be Creole. It was like it was something specific that made them, you know what I'm talking about?
It's the French.
Yeah, it wasn't like
Canadian influence.
Yeah, so it wasn't like after they had kids, their kids were Creole, and then it was like on and on.
Not the French Canadian influence. You're talking about Acadian. We're talking about Creole, which would be French, Spanish, and Native American.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, you're right.
Spanish,
I'm thinking.
yeah.
I'm thinking
Acadian.
And it just kind of says like the term Creole was when you use us French. It's saying like in that time they used that word. That is what I did read. So I had to read it.
We still consider Creole down here, brother.
Of course, I already know that because I have that in my.
Are you even
heritage.
from New Orleans?
Yeah, my family is Creole, so I know that. So it's just like.
Are you sure?
What do you mean? Am I sure?
That's how I felt when you asked me.
No, I'm saying like people. Some people do denounce.
I'm gonna put that little
the Creole
wink sound, from Metal Gear Solid. Whenever somebody like sees you.
I'm just saying, like, Creole's a dish.
It is also a type of dish.
It's
that
a type
comes
of
from
cooking.
The people.
Yes. It's a dish too.
There's no dish called Creole.
What is it? It's like Creole.
There's shrimp Creole.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
It's a dish though.
But it's shrimp Creole.
A dish.
Which is
they have several different
Creole.
dishes, but it's like a dish. That's just
it's
how
not
the
even
joke
salad
goes.
cooking.
Okay, that's how the joke goes. It's a dish. That's how the joke goes.
I'm trying to bring logic to your joke.
Obviously, it's more to the joke, but the joke is it's a dish. You can't say
it's a dish.
Yeah, it's a dish. That's a joke. I know what you're saying. Like it's multiple dishes. It's names to the dishes. It's a whole.
Mm-hmm.
What's the dishes?
Style.
It's the dishes that derive from the
but the joke is
people from the culture.
So it's a dish, and we're in the kitchen.
There's a joke in a whole other part of the world that says black people are dishes too. So
we're not talking about that joke now.
I'm just saying. So
and it starts with a B. Black people are dishes too.
Now I feel like Lance. I'm looking at America. Since we turned into Sesame Street.
All right. So what got you on Facebook?
That wasn't a good one, huh?
I said what got you on Facebook?
What got me on Facebook?
Yeah.
It started with an F.
You did.
Not Facebook. What got you on YouTube?
Started with a Y.
What made you interested in YouTube?
I thought it would be a good way because I like to act and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And of course, and model and all of that greatness, and I just thought it was a good way to showcase, you know, my talent.
Kind of get yourself out there.
Yeah.
Right on.
And you know, it's like the thing now, because I really, you know, just started, to be honest.
There is something to, like, we were talking about broadcast TV earlier, and how, you know, folks our age aren't signing up for cable plans.
Really?
There's like a sharp decline in like cable subscribers.
I think
Just
they
'cause you
might be
have-
going out of business, like some cable companies, because
I think they're gonna diversify.
They're not going out of business. They're changing. They're like Art said,
they're
diversifying. They're becoming streaming services. They understand that the
turning on TV and
the generation that's coming through, that's paying for plans, that has kids, the millennials, right? They like want control. It's all about control. Right. It's all about having things the way you want to have things because you're paying.
You want things.
Yeah. It's like if I'm putting my money up, I should be able to have all the choices.
Well, DirecTV has like the app. I do use the app. I ain't gonna lie. And you just click whatever you want to watch.
Right. It's nice, right?
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what integrated.
Right.
You know,
even though you're not a millennial, but
I never said I was.
I know.
Oh, it start with an M.
Did he just hit us with the Cardi B?
Well, if I'm not a millennial, what am I? I'm gonna have to ask you that.
Gen Z.
Yeah, Generation Z, right? Yeah, Gen Z.
I'm not a Gen Z. I'm a millennial.
You're not a millennial.
I am.
What year were you born?
A generation is 20 years.
Not quite.
It is.
Not quite.
It is, right? I'm wrong.
What year were you born? So
it's
you were born in 1999, right?
Millennials would have.
I was not.
Millennials would have been hitting puberty.
You were born in 1998.
Millennium.
No.
97.
98.
Do you know what year you were born?
No, I wasn't listening to you. I had to back it up.
So, Gen Z. Typically use people born in the mid 90s to the mid 2000s, starting as birth years. So you, sir, are Gen Z, or post millennial. So your generation. So you have X, Y, and then Z.
I think a lot of people identify as millennials that's around my age, and a lot of your generation be like, you know, you guys are millennials.
See, I hold the qualities and characteristics of Generation X, even though I fall in the millennial age category. Like
Generation X, that's the generation you say I am.
No, Generation X would be people born like before in the early 1980s, right before 1980s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's because most of your siblings are around that, and so you grew up.
Well, it says I'm a millennial on the chart.
Which chart?
This chart I'm looking at.
Yeah, so you fall in the millennial and post millennial range.
So am I a millennial?
Do you hold the qualities of millennial?
I'm a millennial. I told you I was a millennial. I walked in here.
Do you know what a millennial is?
Sounds good to me. Starts with an M.
Why don't you look up Generation Z and then see if you
I'm
fit.
totally not Generation Z.
How do you know?
Because I feel like a millennial.
Do you like Cardi B?
No.
Do you like Migos?
Hell no. Quavo? Hell no. Hell no.
What do you
I really
listen
don't
to?
like Quavos and stuff.
What do you listen to?
I listen to Tiana Taylor. Quavo. I don't know. I have an eclectic thing going on because I love Whitney Houston. Like, oh my gosh,
right on.
Well, I like got her in my playlist. I love Whitney Houston.
So a 2018 report from a Pew Research Center defines post-millennials as born from 1997 onward.
Well, I just read this chart and it said I was a millennial. So,
well, I think the idea of being a millennial.
You were gonna say which is which. Like, who do I feel like I am? Like, you know what I'm saying? You was gonna read how they are, kind of like a zodiac sign.
Well, the idea of a millennial is that they hit puberty at or around the time of the millennium. So
hence the name millennial.
yeah.
Right. So in 2000, I was like 13.
Which means
So
I
you're
was
a millennial.
11.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of the idea of.
But it
being a millennial.
Whoa,
full
why'd you chill out?
generation is 20 years though, right?
No. So that's no, because like the baby boomers were a 30-year stretch or something like that. And
Yeah.
then
No, but it was a
X and
30-year stretch.
X and
Yeah.
Y and
So
X.
a
were like
generation isn't a time based thing. It's from when one group is born to the next group is born. That's a generation.
Yeah. The average period generally considered to be about 30 years
A generation is 30.
from the time they are born, grow up, become adults, and begin to have children of their own.
Mm-hmm. So Generation Z is the first cohort to have internet technology readily available at a young age. You know, while with the web revolution that occurred throughout the 1990s, they have been exposed to an unprecedented amount of technology in their upbringing. As technology became more compact and affordable, the popularity of smartphones in the U.S. grew exponentially.
I'm millennial.
You were born with a smartphone.
Yes, you were.
I actually got a phone when I was 12.
But
My
I
first
mean,
phone.
but you were still born
During the time
during
of
the time smartphones became a thing.
A popping.
But like they actually became a thing.
I remember having a computer that had two colors.
Black and white.
It was green and black.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying because it's not even black and white.
I remember the actual floppy disk.
I remember
Oh, yes.
MySpace. If that counts, I remember MySpace.
See,
Man.
that makes you like Gen Z.
I hate you.
What you know about Zanga?
Ooh.
Or what's it called? Tagged.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
This is like before.
That was like it had like a short
MySpace.
life.
Yeah.
Like really short.
They all had short.
I just remember MySpace.
What you know about AIM?
I still
does-
have that.
What does ASL stand for?
Okay, I'm not what y'all are. Okay.
Did you say
ASL.
ASL?
Oh, I know what that is. That's like the that's like the emails or something regarding
It has to do with
You say
a
ASL?
computer.
yeah.
It has something to do with a
It
computer,
has to
right?
do with going through puberty during the time of AIM.
What?
It stands for age, sex, location. And it was for
I
creepy.
thought that was like someone.
creepy.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
it was for
Oh,
creepy
so we used to
messaging
use
and
that in so I had Yahoo Instant Messenger, I had AIM, and I played Final Fantasy 11, and you saw it a lot in Final Fantasy 11.
Mhm.
People would send you a private message and be like ASL.
It is a little creepy.
That is
Yeah.
a little creepy.
A little creepy.
Yeah.
But I mean, now we have
LOL.
Well, now we have like
That stands for laughing out loud.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
like Bumble
It's an acronym.
and Tinder. It is also an acronym. You're
Oh,
correct.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the
It was a-
equivalent of just trying to like hook up.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's like a dating thing. Not really.
Yeah.
Really.
But it was like so it was before we
Oh,
even had
okay.
like messaging
Oh.
apps and stuff.
Mhm.
Like we didn't even have texting then.
Yeah. No.
So
I had
do you-
emailing.
so
Yeah,
you
email.
graduated high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you going to college?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I'm conditioned to.
No, like
Ooh.
What?
is that your,
That's true.
is that your real answer, or like do you have a reason for why you're going?
That's my real answer.
So you have no
I
idea.
want to
why
go
you're-
though. I want to go
Why?
because I'm conditioned to.
Like what do you want to go for?
Yeah.
Oh, drama, of course.
Okay. But why?
Because I'm conditioned to. Nah, because I like drama. I like acting and stuff like that. I want to know more about it. You know, the root of it and stuff like that. More information.
So why would you go to college and not YouTube?
Because I'm conditioned to.
Makes you a Gen Z.
I'm only here.
That's actually one of the main.
Really?
Yeah, is the educational beliefs.
What is it? What is it?
According to Northwestern University survey, 81% of Generation Z believes attaining a college degree is necessary in achieving their career goals.
What does it say about millennials?
I never said that though. I said because I'm conditioned to.
That was your conditioned answer.
I know, but
Why did I go to college?
Cause I'm conditioned to. Cause you conditioned to.
No, like I could have gone straight out. Again, I went into art. I went into art. So, like, I was gonna go. I initially went to school to be a designer for video games.
Ew.
Meet you. It's amazing.
That would be cool. And you do draw pretty good. I could see your
Thank you.
characters. They would be tight, as they say in the streets.
And then I didn't like coding, so I got into fashion design instead.
I could see you as all those things. Making a game, fashion design, and drawing art on the side of bourbon. All those things, yeah. They all cool.
You will not see me anywhere near bourbon.
Drawing art for like $20. I'll draw you, son. Right quick.
No. I walk past them people real quick. The ones who were like, "Come on, give me $10. I'll make you a poem."
Those people are nuts.
No, they're cool people. They're just
$10. I'll tell you your future. Like, come on now, lady. What the hell I look like?
I know where you got them
somebody
shoes.
she about to get $10 from.
I know where you got them shoes.
Starts with a J. Y'all both thought about it. But anyway, where I got them shoes?
On the ground.
On your feet.
That's on your feet. That's the other one. Yeah. That's what.
On your feet.
When people come up to you. Yeah.
For $50, I'll tell you where you got them shoes.
Are you from New Orleans? Are you from New Orleans?
Wow.
Because
y'all trying.
I ran
Are
into
you
that.
really trying me right now?
I ran into
Corn?
that. I ran into that the first week I was down
just
here.
call him Corn.
Yeah. Corn, you better go ahead. Carry on.
I identify as Gen X, sir.
I identify as.
Actually, in the workplace attitudes, I'm completely Generation Y.
I'm Generation A.
Well, wouldn't Y be millennials then?
Yeah. Yeah, Y is millennial.
Yeah.
Z is post millennial.
Yeah. I'll say you're totally a millennial. But there's millennials split up, especially the way that like the way we think about things in the world. There's two different types. There's like early millennial and late millennial, and one is like super liberal, and the other one's super centrist.
The early one is super liberal.
I don't remember which one's which.
I think the early one.
I want to say it's actually the
later one. Is
super
liberal.
like the hyper liberal.
Because I'm a
PC culture.
I'm
an early
thinking wrong. I'm
millennial.
thinking wrong. That's what I meant. The later one, the super liberal. I'm sorry, I'm thinking wrong.
Yeah, I'm an early millennial for sure.
Same.
Yeah.
Your boy.
You think more like Gen X though.
Wow.
You
no,
do.
You don't.
Gen Z, you mean?
No.
Me? You said
Yeah.
I think more like Gen X?
Yeah.
What's the
thinking?
Yeah, what's the
train
thing
of
that?
thinking?
I definitely think I'm an early millennial as far as like
political beliefs
my
and
values and things, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Wow. But like some of the things that I've run across, just the one-liners on Gen X, I'm like, you fit in that.
What's the one-liners?
I'm on like 2 Wikipedia pages and I'm just
I'm the hottest in the street. What is Cardi B? She's like in her.
She's not hotter than Tekashi 6ix9ine though.
No, yes, she
oh
is.
My God.
She got 2 number 1.
Tekashi's
Tekashi, I hate Tekashi. I really do. He just.
How do you feel about Lil Xan?
Lil Xan, who is that?
Good answer.
Well, I really don't know who that is.
What about Lil Peep?
Lil who? What was all these littles?
What about XX?
Oh, the guy that got shot.
Temptation?
I
didn't know
about Tentacion.
You didn't know he got shot?
I know he got shot. But that's the only place I knew him from. Okay.
Did you see Tekashi 6ix9ine? That voiceover that they did on him.
No.
They did this voiceover and it's like and the voice is just it's like it's funny. It's so funny. I don't know who's doing the voice, but it's hilarious and it kind of looks like he could sound like that in real life.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
I just want you to go look at the charts, you know what I'm saying? Look at the fucking chart. Stop. Yo, for everybody dissing me, are y'all doing what I'm doing?
That's
Y'all
it.
doing what I'm doing? Yeah, y'all can't talk to me no more.
Don't he look like he can sound like that?
No more, man. Don't talk to me. What's there to talk about? I talk the talk and I walk the walk, man. 5 songs on Billboard. 5. I thought I was 4 for 4. Woke up this morning. Gumma, Kiki, Romance.
Y'all have never seen this? I need to hip y'all on some stuff. Y'all is living in the
5
box.
songs on Billboard. 5 songs on Billboard Top 100, man. This is the mob. K-Way shit. New Death Row, man. I told y'all let us in the building.
That is so hilarious.
I told you listen to the building.
Whoever does those voiceovers, and they do it all the time, it's hilarious.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's
What's
Peter
your
Piper picked the
name?
peck.
Don't do that. What's your name? Hold on, playing with you.
I'm about to tell you who I am.
All right, tell me.
Ooh, yes, thank you, sir. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
John Shaft. All right.
It's not on there.
I know John Shaft's not on your birth certificate. You know why?
Why?
Because John Shaft is everybody's daddy.
That's a lot of cum.
I wasn't going to go there. I didn't want to cross the line. All right. All right. Anyway. You know who this is?
One of y'all asked me another question about who. How do I know who this is?
First off, I don't expect you to know who this is. I was asking if
That's
you
why
might
you
have.
asked me that.
Well, he wasn't trying to joke on it or anything. I think
No.
it was a legit.
It's
I introduced this artist to art.
To him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of, yeah, I don't.
No, so this is an artist that does like kind of modern electro jazz, called
Sounds like that. Sounds like what you just described.
Anomaly. That's the dude's name, and he does all this with a keyboard. It's amazing.
Anomaly. Isn't that like something in English?
It's an
An
English word.
anomaly. Okay.
Right, anomaly.
And he
meaning,
likes it, it looks
like
like.
it shouldn't happen. Like
Yeah.
he shouldn't be the white guy being able to do all this. Like
Yeah.
he's an anomaly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play that funky music, white boy. He white though, huh? He white?
Yeah. He's a nerdy
White
looking
people
dude
be
too.
having soul though. Have you ever seen Adele?
That's actually
I love
Ted
Adele.
Nugent was talking about that. He
She
was
can
talking
sing.
about the only place I'm racist is in music because black people have so much more soul
They
than
do.
anybody else.
Usually.
But he was like that was the case 20 years ago. It's
Yep.
no longer the case.
It's no
It's
longer
not.
the case.
It's really not.
We was talking
No
about
longer
how
the case.
But I
black people have strayed towards hip hop.
Yeah.
In general, like hip hop and R&B, and have gotten away from funk and blues, and so
Yeah.
that's opened up the doors for
Caucasians
other ethnicities,
and
other colors to come in.
Spanish and
Yeah. So now it's a little more diversified.
Yeah.
But
It
I
is.
think black people still got it
But I like
cornered
it that
in
way.
like, hip hop and stuff.
There's no difference.
Yeah.
No. A white guy can rap just as hard as any black guy. It's all.
I was just saying it's just the majority.
Well, after Marky Mark, Eminem.
I feel like
broke the
they're
next
just
mold.
they're minorities in at least that.
Vanilla Ice. I'm joking.
Vanilla Nice.
Vanilla
Nice.
Rice.
Nice with the flow.
And then you got my boy shit, what's his name?
Don't even know his name. It's not your boy. Y'all have been your boy caught.
Freaky Friday.
Your boy.
Y'all both said your boy. Like, dang, your boy. Your boy. What's this dude name?
I can't for the life
Oh
of me.
my God. No, he's like the best rapper in the game right now.
What?
Dude, he's so dope. Oh, Lil Dicky.
Lil Dicky.
Oh, Lil Dicky.
I got it.
Yeah.
The screen went white, and I was like, Lil Dicky.
Lil
Yeah.
Dicky. He's not.
He's so
funny.
dope.
He's funny with his raps, I think. It
He
tells
is,
a
he is
story.
one of the
That's
best
the point.
rappers in the game
It
right
tells
now.
a story.
That's the point.
Yeah.
He is one of the best rappers
He's
in the
one of
game
the
right now.
best.
I think he rhymes so like it's great. It's just like did he just say that type thing?
Oh yeah.
And it be good. I ain't gonna lie, it do be good.
He was on Sway in the Morning.
I wouldn't say he is the best
Michelle
rapper
Obama.
though.
It's one of the top.
And he's like the only white boy to get away with that. So look, since we talked about like every topic that we could talk about today, I think it's time that we say farewell, good day, and goodbye to all of you for this episode.
Bye, guys.
But
I thought that just went in there. I thought you would just keep going.
I just didn't expect you to say anything. That's fine.
Follow me on Instagram at JonathanLA__.
Also, since I was so enthusiastically interrupted by the skit king himself, Mr. Jonathan LA, I would urge you to follow him at what?
At Jonathan LA on Instagram, Jonathan LA Productions on YouTube, and Jonathan LA on Facebook, and Jonathan LA on Twitter, because somebody told me to keep it cohesive.
So Jonathan LA on everything. And as always, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell so you get the notifications when we drop the video. And once you're done with that, once you hit all of those buttons, then I want you to go over to Jonathan LA and hit his like buttons, hit his subscribe buttons, and hit those bells so you get his videos when they drop. Right?
I know y'all heard it.
And we out.
And that's JONATHAN because he spelled it wrong earlier, guys.
So make sure you spell it right.
Thank you.
So with that, we out.
How old I look?
Huh?
How old I look?
16.
Oh my God. No, I'm not the 16. That was a good one, though.
So how old are you?
I'll tell you when the cameras are off.
What do you mean? We're not going to put this in the show?
All right, 32.
Huh?
32.
For real?
Stop.
Black don't crack.
Huh?
Black don't crack.
I know black don't crack, but you're not 32.
How old I look for real? Be for real this time.
You look 16.
I'm not 16. I'm 19.
See, I was
Yeah,
close.
19. That was not close.
It's 3 years.
You call close like something totally different. Like a 16 and 19 is totally different.
That's 3 years.
It's totally different though.
It's 3 years. That's close.
It's totally. You know you should do it.
People
3
live
years.
to like 80. So if I'm 3 years off, that's close.
No, it's not. You can live to 83.
Makes me closer.
No.
Yes.
3 years is off.
That makes my point.
3 years is off. If you would have guessed 18, I would have said, oh well, you're.
3 years
close.
is still close.
It's not close.
It is.
It's far.
No, it's real close.
You know what I could do in 3 years?
Yeah, there's a lot you can do in 3 years because
I
3
could
years
serve
is
a
how many
sentence
days?
and come back.
How many days is 3 years?
I don't know.
It's about 1,100 days. So it's close considering how many days we live.
Don't undermine me.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm like the logic, like factual guy. So like.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Yeah, okay.
I'll be 32 in October.
Okay, if you were 33, 34, that's pretty off. Like you be.
I mean, it's still close. You still got like, you know, the bottom half of the 30s.
In dog years, it's close.
What?
I don't know. I just tried to throw you
In
off
dog
there.
years, just further away.
That's what I was thinking when I said it.
Yeah, like that didn't make any sense.
Y'all gotta. Cut
I'm gonna need you to do better.
Y'all gotta cut all of this out.
Nah, that's definitely going.
Y'all
to
use this. Y'all use this, and I'm gonna sue y'all. Don't not use it.
You can't sue us.
Okay, but I'll try. I'm gonna take y'all on Judge Fate. You ever seen Judge Fate? I freaking love Judge Fate. I love Judge Fate. You ever seen Judge Fate for real?
No, I don't know this. I don't have regular TV.
She's a judge. It's a judge show.
Yeah.
It's like Judge Judy, but like
better.
Yeah.
And
Like
she's
every
younger.
now and then
she's
I catch
from
a Judge Joe
Louisiana.
Brown if I'm out somewhere.
She's from Louisiana.
I don't have regular TV.
Like Cox, nothing.
Nuh-uh.
Like not even the antenna.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
I live on Netflix.
True. At YouTube, you have YouTube. She's all over YouTube.
I don't watch YouTube like everybody else watches YouTube.
Oh, okay. I like Netflix too.
I watch like a couple
I don't
podcasts.
watch TV. I don't watch TV either, but I watch her on YouTube. So I really
Yeah.
don't watch TV at all.
I watch like a total of maybe like 5 or 6 podcasts, and that's about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Oh, I
like
like
radio
this one.
shows.
This is tight right here.